So my name is Ben Prater. So I was a tow truck driver, and I was on the side of I-70, and someone was on their phone and drifted off the side of the highway and drove up the back of the tow truck and hit me. And their vehicle flipped, and I suffered a break on my leg, and I had 3 broken bones in my ankle, 4 broken ribs, lacerated spleen, bunch of road rash. Um, I'm still dealing with stuff like from that today. I was on crutches for I don't know, close to not 3 months, close to 2 months, I think, before, and then I was in a boot for 6 weeks. I was an independent contractor. I didn't have any sort of. I literally just got my LLC to be a contractor, to be a tow truck driver, and so like I didn't have health insurance yet. I didn't have anything. No insurance for anything. I am also a veteran, so I served in the U.S. Army from 2005 to 2009, and I went to Iraq in 2006. I had gotten a job as a tow truck driver because with my PTSD, I had a lot of fears of roads and from being in Iraq and hit by IEDs and stuff like that. So after getting hit by a car, it was pretty big setback mentally for me. So you know, forgetting all the physical stuff, the mental part of it was pretty rough for months, and really years afterwards. As far as physical, I couldn't walk for 3 months without assistance, obviously. I have beforehand, I was training for an ultra marathon before I got hit by a car. I was a rock climber. I hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2014, so I'm a pretty outdoorsy physical guy. I haven't been able to get back to doing any of that stuff. So that was probably the worst part of it. The physical, mental, and then not being able to get back to stuff that I was normally accustomed to doing. Any place that would hire Jessica, is a great place because I think they have a good head on their shoulders because she's a great lawyer. I think she actually cares about the people that she works with. She came to my house. She kept in constant contact with me. Just never made me feel like I was asking dumb questions or, you know, anything like that. So yeah, she was just very. That was one thing that was super important to me because I knew it was going to be a really long process. So I just didn't want somebody to just ghost me in the writing. I'm very happy with the results. When we started, I gave Jessica a number of what I would like in my pocket after she was paid, everybody was paid off, and like the check that I would like, and she got that for me. And as far as how the money has changed my life, like before this, I'm a disabled veteran, so I get paid from the VA every month, but I would have never been able to purchase a house, even with the VA loan. There's no way. Well, maybe not, definitely not in Denver. My retirement is pretty set. Like I put a lot of that money into retirement. So me and my wife are pretty set. As bad as it was able to let us kind of reset and be able to take care of some stuff that we weren't able to do because we were caught up in paying bills and making sure that, we were at work every day and, running the rat race.